Sherry. Hey, Brad. We are getting set up here. We're calling Jenna's away. We're calling her.
You ready? Alright, we're live, so here you go. Yeah.
Jenna. Marnie. Arps, how you doing? Glare. We're dealing with some glare issues. We're just doing the best we can. All right. We make it louder.
We'll find him. Harper got invited onto the cockpit of the plane, and she was given wings by the pilots. Held on to them for like 3.5 hours. Off the plane, walking to ground transportation, got our bag, met up with Marty, got in the car, and drove a half hour here. And like within the last 8 seconds, somehow misplaced him, and that's what she's complaining about her bag.
How'd she lose that? So you had a good flight though?
Great flight, everything was good. Harper is hilarious. She asked no less than 1,000 questions about everyone and everything. Where are we going? Why are we going? Do they have couches there? Are there boats? Are there boats here on the airplane place? Are we going through a tunnel? Will there be a bridge? Are we going to touch the clouds? Are clouds only white? I mean, if curiosity was any indication of intelligence, I've got the smartest kid in the world. If it's not, then the jury's still out. But Lance,
Yeah, Jenna.
I've got good news for you.
You do?
Number one, welcome back.
Thank you.
Yesterday, very much so. And number two, let me just set the scene. I came down to visit my best friend, Marty.
Marnie.
I lugged my little junior mint with me. Harper, say hi. Harper.
How we doing?
Great. So we're down here in yoga. Absolutely beautiful. And number three on the chapter into Sunyoko, Sunoki, Suzuki, Taekwondo, Zenman, beginner's mind.
And what do you think so far?
I really love the way they divide and embrace the beginner with everything, not just with Zen, but with absolute the whole concept of beginning. And if you can hold dear to the concept of being a beginner with every single in life, then you will always have the capacity to learn because your mind will be willing and able to absorb.
That's the best.
You can't bullshit your way through Zen. That's all I'm gonna say.
Zen is a no bullshit environment.
It's a no bullshit environment. It's absolutely beautiful. I love the fact that I worked back when your day off yesterday. Look and sound refreshed.
1 second, we just lost whatever you were doing sound wise a minute ago was working much better.
We're driving. We're almost there.
Okay.
I'm only gonna tune in for a little bit and say hi and set the scene for you guys, and then I'm gonna pass it over. Do we have what's the plan today?
We have a plan. We're going to be doing a bracket with Connor. Well, first Connor's going to sit in for you during the opening segment after you're there. So we're going to have Connor do opening segment. Then we're going to do a logo bracket. We're trying to find everybody's favorite logo.
Nice.
Then I'm going to take people on a trip through New York City, a drive through New York City, and then we're going to come back and Connor's going to give us the weekend football report. We're going to go through the games, and that's the show for today.
Love it. I love it. And then we got a fun packed, fun-filled week next week.
Absolutely. I got your, John just had a cortisone shot, I think. John, feel better. Thank you for welcoming me back earlier. And somebody's asking who you're with. You're with Marnie, who is...
My childhood friend, Marty, we went to high school together. And Harper.
Oh my gosh, John separated his shoulder in basketball last night.
Well, John should not have been doing the special move of the
Oh, yeah, ouch. So you separate your shoulder, John? What happened? Like what kind of play? So how was the rest of the trip? Tell me about the day yesterday. You and Connor did great.
Great day yesterday. It was a lot of fun. I was very comforted by the fact that I came in and Connor had all my news and articles. We had a coffee ready to go. He was on top of everything. He did it all. We did brackets, time lapse the bracket. That was something new and fun. We did exercises. We answered exercise questions. We filled 4 hours. Then Jasmine came in. We did Jasmine. We didn't do Jasmine, but we definitely spent some good time with Jasmine. All in all, I would say it was actually a great show. We were a little concerned.
Well, I just got the update from John on his shoulder. Somebody came down with an elbow on his shoulder. That was-
Terrible. I'm sorry, John. Well, for anyone that wants to know, here we are in beautiful Boca, and
Looks tough over there.
hey, listen, I was one of the only humans that never went. I didn't take one day off for the holidays. I didn't go anywhere over Hanukkah or Christmas. I didn't do anything over New Year's. I literally am down here for like 2 days with the little one to give her a little bit of sun. Say
1 second. Your mom says hi, Jenna, Harper, Marnie, Lance, and Connor.
say hi to Lance.
No, your mom.
Oh, my mom.
Yeah, Sheila's on here.
Just so I'm clear, she waited till I literally left the station to make sure that we knew she was on here.
She just popped on.
Nice. You ready, Harper? We're gonna walk inside, and I'll probably talk to these guys. So it was great. So we feel like we were here now. Are we happy you're back? I'm thrilled you're back. I'm thrilled you're back. But on the off chance that there's ever a day that life pulls you away, I feel confident that Connor and me and Darren and Sherry and John and everybody else could be in the fort until you return.
I'm sure I have total confidence in all you guys. You guys are the talent. I'm just, the orchestrator in the back over here.
We did some theory posing about where you were yesterday, and the number one theory was that you were at a doctor's appointment for a checkup.
I was where?
A doctor's appointment for a checkup.
No, not at all. I was just having a good, relaxing day. I ended up at PS1 at some point. At the
At a school?
PS1 used to be a school. It's a MoMA museum.
Ah,
And I was golfing at Chelsea Piers a little bit. We can do that. We'll do that one day next week or following week. We'll do golf. John is saying we can break 2 million hearts today. Everybody get your hearts up. If you're on Periscope, hit us up with a bunch of hearts. Let's get over 2 million.
Marty lives on a golf course. I don't really know how to play. You should come down here and
Oh wow, I didn't get an invitation until just now, but we would have shot the show today.
let me tell you something. If I think you're serious, I'll come back down here again anytime.
All right, maybe we.
I will definitely come back down here.
Yeah. We can do our weekend shows from Boca.
Absolutely. But here's the deal. I'm gonna get Harper settled, and if anyone's interested in seeing Harper jump in a pool and all the strides she has made in swimming, we're basically gonna just change and head to somewhere more. I know when I'm posting through Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter, and Periscope, I love any kind of cool video. It sort of makes me happy. So maybe we can check back in throughout the next 4 hours periodically.
Yeah, definitely. We'll call. You text me whenever you're ready, and we'll cut from our regularly scheduled programming to break in for Harper. Today, anything Harper related, we will break in and we'll come back to our regularly scheduled programming, except for when I'm driving. Maybe actually we won't go on a ride then. If you're going to be breaking in, we'll maybe make everything location based.
Team Harper,
We'll try to fill everything in.
you say hi, Jenna Wolf Show. Oh, is Marty giving me presents? Just say hi to the Jenna Wolf Show real quick, and then we'll let them go. Look up to the Jenna Wolf Show.
Hi, Hoppa. What's up?
What's up? What's up? What's up?
Give me a high five.
Alright.
Way to go.
Okay, guys. Well, let me let you guys get on with your thing. Unless you have questions or comments or something.
Is anybody, you want me to give you some comments from?
Yeah.
All right, I'll try to remember how to read these. I was off yesterday, so I'm not sure if I remember how to read. So I'm going to try to do it without humming through them, no ums, and I'll try to do it not in a monotone.
Okay.
All right, Mary Cole says she loves it. Randy Prutzman says, oh, Sherry Stretch says, hi, Jenna, Harper, and Marnie. Randy Prutzman says, hi, Jenna, how you doing? How's the babies?
Great.
Kirk Chase Johnson says, tell Jenna I said hello. Kirk Chase Johnson says hello.
Hi, Chase Johnson.
Kirk Chase Johnson says, hey, Connor, have a nice Martin Luther King weekend. Hamill Mom, Patty Hamill says, enjoy the time with Harper.
I will. Thank you.
Courtney Hagan says, hey, Jenna's mom.
Hey, Sheila.
Dakota Obermeyer says, where is she?
Jenna's in Boca Raton, Florida.
Joy Lance 1977 says, enjoy your trip, Jenna and Harper.
Really sweet.
Mary Jane Douglas says, good morning, gives you some hearts, heart emojis. Did you sleep on the plane?
No, there's no sleeping on the plane. She had 500,000 questions for me.
Did she, so she was up the whole time, her ear wasn't hurting her?
It didn't even hurt. And 1,000 questions she had. Where are we going? What time do we land? Is there going to be boats? Are there boats here? Is this a bridge? Are there any gates? Are we going to be underwater? Are we going to hit the clouds? Are the clouds blue? Are the clouds yellow? Are the clouds only white?
What did you say about the water? What was your water answer?
No, there are no boats. There are boats in the water and there are planes in the sky. And we don't mix. We like to keep things separate so we don't have grand collisions.
Blake Riley says, go Pats. Are you going to be watching football this weekend?
I'm watching the game Saturday night in honor of Steph. I'll watch the Patriots game.
You are going to do that.
Tonight we're going to, Marty and I were high school friends. So every time we get together, we like to do one high school thing. So there's this adult arcade where you like pay and you get to play all these like games from the 80s for like an hour straight. So we're going to go do that and then go out for dinner. And then tomorrow we'll take Harper to like a hibachi grill or something fun like that.
And then, are you going to go to the beach at all? Is there?
Don't know if we'll make it to the beach. You know, Harper's so obsessed with the pool right now. You know, things are back in New York, so I'd love to just throw her in the pool and let her get more comfortable.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Let me give you some more comments here before you go. Sherry Sanders says, hi, Jenna from Icy, Missouri. Michelle Camilletti says, welcome to Florida. Enjoy the wealth. Marv says, it's nice not needing a coat. Although yesterday you didn't need a coat in New York.
I know.
You gotta really like that global warming thing. Michelle Hicks 40 says the weather has been amazing there. I'm jealous. Leyland Boss says, make sure to take lots of video of Harper swimming so we could use it for her future. So we can use it for her future. So we could use. I'm sorry. She wants to use it for her future Olympic profile.
Oh, okay then.
And Brad Pitless says, no ball handstands on this trip. Yeah, please.
I definitely make sure I preserve my face.
Okay.
So I have a face when I'm
All right. So you want to go now? We'll give you.
Yeah, I'm gonna go for lunch. We don't really eat much, and then I'll text you and I'll check back in.
All right. John wants you to make sure you use sunscreen.
Thank you, John. John, I hope you feel better. Good luck with your
And Tony Kendall says, happy Friday the 13th. Jenna, this is another day I celebrate Halloween and watch scary movies.
I love it.
All right.
Awesome, guys. Thank you so much.
Be good. Connor, you coming back, man?
Don't forget to go back, Connor.
Yeah, we lost Connor. He's in the kitchen. It's given.
What?
He was trying to be quiet in the kitchen.
No, not here.
Thankfully, he was making noise in the bathroom, but
Thank you so much.
All right, Jenna, have fun. We'll be in touch. Bye, Harper. Bye, Marnie. Okay. Tony Kendall says he just got kissed by the great Jenna Wolf.
Oh, Tony, you're sweet. I'm blushing. That was really cute.
All right.
Keep it real. Well, then, Lance, look, we're in the same coffee machine you do.
Oh, wow.
Nice.
Way to go, Marnie.
Right, I'm cruising.
Is that, you make sure everybody that you know has one of those machines?
Appropriately.
She got the I don't drink instant coffee memo.
Right. Certainly did.
All right. Have fun, Kurt. I'll see you soon.
Bye.
All right. Didn't he do a good job, John? It's nice to know that there are people who can elevate the game surrounding you. It's always good. He's going to be back in a second. We're going to get the cameras back to where we need them. Today, I am very replaceable. That is my job. The more replaceable I am, the better. Connor was awesome. I don't know why everybody's so surprised, Connor. I mean,
Now they know.
all right. Put you back in Jenna's chair. So, what was it like yesterday, man?
Yesterday was a lot of fun. Had a good time with Jenna. We were able to, do some fun stuff. We stuck to some of the segments that we normally do, but like Jim said, we did I still need to put it up. I need to stitch together the video, but we did like a time lapse of the app. We were able to do some cool stuff like that.
What was the hardest part about it yesterday?
Keeping up with comments. Definitely was hard.
It's hard to keep up with these comments.
Yeah, it is. It's cause I want to read. I don't want Facebook to get too lost back in the beginning, so I want to read their comments. But then Periscope is churning through and deleting them. So keeping up with the comments is probably the hardest part. Besides that, everything ran fairly smoothly, and we had a good time.
Cool. All right. So actually, even though I told Jenna that she should call in, I think we're going to do that trip. We're going to do that. We're going to come back. We'll do the logo bracket.
Okay.
I'll jump into that. I think that's the logical thing. So, Stretch is going to be back later.
Okay.
All right. So, tell me more about yesterday. Let's see if anybody has any comments for you.
Let's see. So, so yesterday we ended the segment with Jasmine's segment, and
What did you guys discuss on Jasmine's segment? What did you learn from Jasmine yesterday?
What did I learn? Well, I learned that Jasmine thinks that women's rights are jeopardized by the Trump administration, which I thought was an interesting take on what's going on right now with Trump. We talked about stuff like that. There's some sex stuff. There's some comments that I had trouble deciding whether or not I should read or not. Questions for Jasmine. So that was interesting. I don't get to see that side of the camera that often.
Right.
So
John said that Jenna and Jasmine were talking a lot and didn't get a chance. He didn't take enough questions. He wanted more questions.
Some of the questions I didn't think were necessarily appropriate. Even though she is a sex commist, it doesn't mean that,
What kind of questions were you did you think were not appropriate?
just specific stuff about sex, stuff that I thought it was kind of there's some vulgar stuff. I couldn't tell if some of it were jokes. I couldn't tell if it was serious or not.
It's a hard line to write. And
Yeah.
John is saying they were appropriate for a sex columnist.
Maybe.
It's
I asked one of the questions, and
one guy wanted tips on going down on his partner, female. Okay.
Yeah.
So
That was one of the ones that was.
Patty's agreeing with you.
Okay.
That's yeah. So it's a hard audience. I mean,
Yeah.
it's a hard thing. I think Jasmine kind of has issues with even finding her
Right.
own voice in there. I
I
think
think so
it's
too. Sometimes she feels comfortable talking about certain things, and sometimes
right. And sometimes I think she's more comfortable writing certain things than
Yeah.
talking about things and
Right.
say.
Yeah, I think that's. I mean, that's probably true about most people. That's why.
Right, like she finds like a voice, and then it's just how to sort of transfer it.
Yeah.
All Jasmine had to do is decline, but all questions should be asked in the future. Yeah, well, it's hard to even just see all the questions, John. So, but I guess to the extent that we could do it, we should be trying to establish some guidelines there.
Yeah.
Michelle Hicks 40 says, Lance, are you from Columbus, Ohio? Michelle, I lived in Columbus, Ohio for a couple of years. My dad was in the Air Force. So during Vietnam, we were drafted, and my dad was stationed during Vietnam because he was a doctor at the Air Force Base in Columbus, Ohio.
We learned
So-
yesterday that she's from Columbus.
Michelle's from Columbus?
Mhm.
Ah, yeah.
Or she lives in Columbus.
Oh, you live in Columbus? Well, Columbus is my favorite place. I love Columbus. Judy 1534 said Connor did good. He kept the discussion appropriate.
Thank you.
So
I did
yeah,
my
there
best.
definitely are. You know, I would say that there has to be some sort of a guideline there. That's certainly our hardest.
Yeah.
That's certainly our hardest segment because once you just even open up sex columnist.
Exactly. I mean, you want to keep it fun, and we bring her on for a reason. It's an interesting topic, but there definitely have to be guidelines.
Right. So it's Courtney Hagan is saying, Lance, did you say your dad was a doctor in the Air Force? Yes, my dad was a doctor in the Air Force. That was the thing. Marvin Kirschenbaum says good morning to us.
Morning, Mark.
And I think if that's it, we're going to move on to the logo bracket. We'll be back in a couple of minutes. We're going to do the logo bracket and see what we can do there. Let's try to come up with some good logos. And we'll be back in a few minutes. There are no more comments. Perfect.